It's nearly 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon here in Shanghai, and that means only one thing. It's time for the Chinese Grand Prix. Pole position can only be secured by one driver, and the lucky gentleman goes by the name of Nico Rosberg this weekend. You wouldn't bet against the German driver pressing his Mercedes to victory today.
It's certainly better for a driver to be out in front, as they're able to drive without having to contend with the dirty air and overheating caused by being sat behind another car.
After a stellar performance in qualifying yesterday, Daniel Kvyat must be dreaming of his first ever podium here today.
The young Russian has shown some great maturity already in his time in Formula One. He has the genuine speed to put that car on the podium today if he gets a bit of luck and keeps out of trouble.
Hey guys, Harrison One Mechanic once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to episode 3 of our F1 Championship season with Sebastian Vettel. And yeah, a lot's gone on since the last time I've recorded one of these, and I've got some explaining to do. A lot of explaining actually, so I'll get this out of the way now. I'll probably put an annotation in the video as to when the gameplay actually starts if you want to skip this talk, but okay. First of all, before I get into the nitty-gritty here, I just want to say an enormous thank you to everyone that has taken part in the Jules Bianchi Hot Lap tribute project that I did this past weekend. I've been overwhelmed, shocked, humbled by the response. At the time of recording, I've seen nearly 300 of you make videos in tribute to Jules, and I'm touched. I could never have anticipated this campaign having this kind of success. It's a trending topic on Reddit, on the F1 subreddit. The video itself has over 22,000 views at the time of recording, one of the most watched videos I've ever produced. I can barely put it into words, and I'm going to open my wallet with a massive amount of money. I'm probably going to split these donations up over a period of time, because honestly, I didn't anticipate this kind of response. You know, it's difficult when you're choosing a number to come up with for something like this, but I know people have been cynical about this before, but I'm astonished. I really am. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that's gotten involved. Thanks to some of the bigger YouTube personalities like TRL Limitless, Alex Zaffro, Arava, that have all done Hot Laps 2 and spread the word. Because I could have easily just donated some money myself quietly and moved on. But this is not only about me, it's also about awareness. And if the word can get spread, then maybe more than just me can donate, and that's what this was all about. And I just want to say thank you again so much for all the support. Remember, it goes on until the end of July, so July 31st is the final day. I will take a count at that point and post an update video on August the 1st. It can be any F1 game around Monaco with a Marussia. Just go for it, quite frankly. And again, just thank you all so much. I can't believe you guys have been so generous. Now, I bet you're also wondering, why am I at the back? I actually did partly record this one already. The problem is that my laptop died in the middle of the recording, which wasn't ideal. So I just got the race preview instead, and I did say in said preview that I was no longer going to qualify. I felt I didn't want to be handed pole position every time without much effort. And like I said, that left me with two options: either 1, raise the difficulty, or 2, qualify from the back to artificially raise the difficulty. And I felt like option 2 was the lesser of two evils in this regard. So, yeah, that's the plan from here on in. If you guys really want me to qualify and start from pole every time, let me know in the comments. I don't think many of you are going to agree with that personally, but hey, surprise me. But hopefully being from the back will make for more entertaining videos anyway, and more editing for me, which is delightful. But in the meantime, let's see the real strategy. We're going to be starting on the intermediate tyre. It's like it's going to be a 2-stop race. if it stays wet the whole way through. I guess we've got to wait and see how that actually turns out in practice. But, you know, China is a good race for changeable conditions, so, you know, I've got a feeling it won't stay like this from start to finish. I guess we've only got to wait and see on that one. But, okay, let's get down to it. The Chinese Grand Prix. They want 9th. They want points. Okay. I think that's doable. Right, let's get these Mauritius out of the way. Very tentative from the AI here going into turn 1. Okay, giving it the beans on the way out here. Ramming to P13, which is a great start. Whoa, Max going very slowly. Whoa! I had to try and find the way to work my way around Verstappen because he was going very slow. I'm not sure whether that was down to Hulkenberg in front of him. I tried to swerve myself out of the way there. But like, by the time he got round, but didn't quite work out in that regard. Making very easy just to make sure. I don't want to dive on anybody just yet. It's lap 1. But yeah. Oh, Hulkenberg managed to hang it around the outside. Nicely done, Nico. Oh, going very slow into that corner. Just remember, this is the default setup. I've not changed anything to the car to balance the field here. This is exactly as I left it, the car. You know, and obviously, I didn't anticipate it being a wet race either, so. But yeah, we got Carlos Sainz down the inside. Whoa, Perez very early on the brakes. I'll leave it out. I'm going to give Perez the room here because, well, we tagged me a little bit there. Nearly lost the back end coming into the back straight, but nope, we've held it around the outside. We're okay. So next up, Felipe Massa. I did not think I would be as high as 8th. as we come to finish the opening lap. That's a surprise to me. Oh my god, these guys are so early on the brakes. I actually gave Bottas a nudge there as well, which again, just I'm just so much more confident under braking than everybody else right now. Okay, can we find the way around Daniel Ricciardo here? We've got to go the long way around. Our old nemesis, Ricciardo. Oh, can we have a look at Bottas too? We're going very wide here. Not quite. Because we sorted Ricciardo out nicely, which is quite good. Might as well burn some of this fuel early on here. It's clear we got a fast package here, so let's take advantage. Whoa, wheel on the grass there. Then he swerved and lost it, but... well done, Bottas, for leaving the room. Take advantage of our power unit here. Can we get it stopped? Yes, we can. So there's Kvyat. We're up into 4th place. Fastest lap of the race. That's quite good. Not too much faster than the Mercs, but that's adequate enough. I do see a bit of sun coming out there in certain parts of the track. Hopefully, you know, we can get some dry running in later on, because, you know, dry running's far more fun. Got a much nicer run coming out of that corner. Again, just so much better on the brakes. I don't know why the AI in general in F1 2015 are fairly hesitant under braking, but in the wet, I'm surprised that, you know, they're basically braking like maybe 5 meters too early. It makes passing like that very straightforward. Fastest lap of the race again. We're 3.6 seconds behind the Mercedes. We're not too much faster than the Mercs, though. I mean, if anything real-life F1's taught me, it's that it's only on rare occasions do you see the Mercs at full power, given what the potential in their package. And that's only when, 1, they make a mistake and they're pressured, and 2, when it rains. This chassis is a completely different animal in the wet. It's ridiculous. I wonder if they'll replicate that in the, I mean, it seems like it's going to be like that in the video game too, because Raikkonen within 4 laps is like 5 seconds back at the Mercedes. So they've clearly made the Mercs faster in wet weather, because in the dry, I've seen Ferrari be more competitive than this. Just a hunch. Mind you, seeing the Mercs like this, it reminds me of probably my favourite pass of last season. It was when Hamilton went around the outside of Rosberg in the wet. About 205 miles an hour into turn 1. And it was Japan. And I know it's a race I try to forget these days now for obvious reasons, but that was rather spectacular. I do try to the positives when it comes to these things in life, you know. Now just 6 tenths back. It's now a pack of 3 for the lead now. Rosberg hanging on, looking for that outside edge. Can't quite get it on this occasion. Just looking for an opening here, because the car does feel more loose when I'm in Hamilton's, you know, spray here. I tried the long way around again here. Yes. You know what that reminds me of? Does anybody remember when the Japanese Grand Prix was at Fuji? I think it was 2007, I think? As we passed Rosberg for the lead. Nice. Like, anyone else remember 2007? I think it was Kimi Raikkonen. And when the Japanese Grand Prix was at Fuji. And he just had this move where I think in Sector 2, he would go the long way around in the rain and then cut back in for the left-hander. And take the tight inside line and just tip the car where you know the other guy can't make the apex. I loved that. It was so cool. It was like a signature move. It's like having Ronda Rousey's armbar at your disposal.
Között egy lavanírával is jót tudnám menni.
Na, Räikkönen.
Most körbeautózza az ívet. Räikkönen de szépen csinálta, hogy az ívet körbeautózta. És egy íven azt csinálta, amit Alonso tavaly itt a Hungaroringen Schumacherrel. A külső...
It's amazing how this grandstand you're seeing right there in the background for this corner. From what I was told by my podcast partner in crime, Ryan King, who I'm sure many of you know, I've been told that grandstand has never been open in the history of the Chinese Grand Prix being in Formula 1. I was stunned by that. It's like, was there ever really demand for a Grand Prix in China? I know China's a huge economic superpower now, but I never felt like, oh, we're missing out on something by going to China. Then again, I guess that's just Bernie the promoter for you. Because also, if you're watching this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts on something real quick. I know I'm kind of entrenched in the middle of 2 yearly franchise racing games right now with F1 and MotoGP. I'd need to get a quick survey on this from the guys in the comments. I'd love to know, are you guys more of a fan of my F1 style of editing content right now, or my MotoGP style of video? They're kind of different, because I edit F1, I edit this down because it's the first time I'm doing 50% races on here. But at the same time as well, like MotoGP's unedited, it's raw, I talk, you know, more about questions and other general stuff with MotoGP, and it's been kind of hard to talk about MotoGP lately, given the fact that, you know, we're 2 weeks out at the moment, but, you know. MotoGP's got their 3-week summer break right now, and, who knows, I might do something special for that one, but yeah, we're coming in now, by the way, so. It's a 28-lap race. We've done 9 laps on these tyres. You can just go 9, 9, 10 on the tyres for the time being. Or 9, 10, 9, whatever I feel in the laps, so might as well pit now, get some fresh inters on, get back out there. I mean, I feel like I could have done another lap quite easy if I really wanted to, so I didn't feel like I was under pressure to stop there. I just felt like I'm out in clear air, might as well do it now. I'd tell you what, I don't know if I'd be saying this, but for the first time in an F1 game for a long time, I'm genuinely enjoying China. And that's something I never thought I would say. I'm really enjoying this. Like I said in my review, This game is so good from a core gameplay experience. It can make any track in the game fun to drive. That's a miracle. I've never felt that way over an F1 game from Codemasters before. The pure gameplay on this is superb. I'm doing China in the rain and I'm enjoying myself. I'm not even in the best car either. The Mercs are about half a second a lap faster on paper, maybe more. See Fizzy's hot lap comparison for that video. But yeah, like, if they just fixed the bugs on this would be even like, it'd probably be a 7 out of 10 if it wasn't for the bugs and the technical issues and the fact online is broken right now. That's unacceptable, and I said that in my review. But from a pure gameplay standpoint, it's very enjoyable, very rewarding. They got the handling model spot on. I'm very much enjoying this. It makes you wonder. My pit window said 11 laps for the tyres, roughly, and they suggested a 2-stop strategy. It's lap 12. The AI hasn't pitted yet. It makes you wonder, have they deliberately gone for a 1-stop strategy at this point? Because the thing is, the Mercs are now losing bucket loads of time. They're losing maybe 2 or 3 seconds a lap now to me in this Ferrari. I'm thinking, is it worth it to be on a 1-stopper right now? Because it feels like my 2-stopper might be a bit faster. But hey, some strategy in a race. Isn't that nice for a change? What do you mean you don't have weather data? Come on! Why on earth did they turn on DRS? Whoa! Rosberg's out! Rosberg is out! His engine's gone! There it is! Smoking! Wow. And just like that, Rosberg is smoking and Daniel Ricciardo's on for a podium in a Renault. Damn. I know Rosberg's been very unlucky so far this championship season, but that just takes the cake. Yep, Hamilton's in the pits. Hamilton is in the pits from 14th, so Merck's clearly on a 1-stop strategy. Let the games begin. And why is this game not telling me the weather data? I don't understand that. And all of a sudden, we gained like 2.5 seconds in that middle sector. So did Hamilton make a mistake somewhere? Because he's now 22.5 seconds down. It was only 20.5 when we crossed the line, so I don't know what's going on there. Gap now 23 seconds, so Hamilton's down by nearly the entire first sector now. It's looking like the fresh inters have not made Hamilton any faster. If that's the case, it's mine and it's in the bag. I've effectively got a free pit stop in hand. Also, this is lap 17. Rest in peace, Jules. We love you. We miss you. We will never, ever forget you. No more rain in 10 minutes. No more rain in 10 minutes. Given I've done 10 laps on these, I don't know how in God's green earth Hamilton did 14. Must have been driving like a nun out there. It's a shame, I mean, with 10 minutes till the rain stopping, I was considering whether I can stretch it out to maybe lap 24, 25, but it's... Oh my god, they've put me on dry tyres! No! Why have they done that? Oh, sweet Jesus. I can't go back either. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Hang on. Now wait a minute. I can drive on these just fine. No way! It doesn't look like it, but it looks like the track is just about dry enough for dry tyres. Are the AI on dry tyres? Yeah, they are. Looks like everybody was coming in for dry tyres anyway, so... So clearly, I know nothing. I basically crapped myself into oblivion on that one for no good reason, and it turns out my pit crew knew more than me. Shocker.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Looks like me and Hamilton went in the same lap for dry tyres anyway, because the gap's still about 28 seconds. And if that's the case, this race is effectively over.
Eventually.
Well, as we head towards the back straight for the final time, what can I say? It's been a lukewarm kind of race, really. I'm surprised at how fast I was in the wet, and ended up being quite a comfortable win in the end. A little bit of a couple of hair-raising moments, a blown engine and whatnot, but I won in China. I don't think I've ever done that in a career mode before. I'm astonished by that. So as we take the final corner, we're going to take the win and win the Chinese Grand Prix, our second win in a row. I am delighted with that. I don't think I've ever won a race in China, so for me to get a W round here, ecstatic, over the moon, delighted to have gotten that.
Another race win for the team from Maranello. The grandstands are awash with red flags to salute their man.
Indeed, they'll be ecstatic with that result, and they should be. It was a fantastic drive.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Wow. Astonished by that result, really. Again, fastest lap by a mile. I think I could have taken a Grand Slam if it wasn't for the fact I didn't qualify. But on the whole, delighted with that result. Just the best man won by a mile on the day. I did not think I'd win by nearly 40 seconds. I'm astonished by that. So we take the win over Lewis Hamilton in second, Kimi Räikkönen in third. A great result for Daniel Ricciardo in fourth. And look at that, Felipe Massa in fifth. The last man on the same racing lap in fifth place. Everybody else sixth downwards lapped. Bottas in sixth, Daniil Kvyat seventh, Shane considering he started on the second row, Felipe Nasr in eighth, Grosjean ninth, and Sergio Perez getting the final point on a three-stop strategy there in 10th. He's managed to just about make it work for him there. So Perez in 10th, ahead of Max Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Jenson Button, Marcus Ericsson, Nico Hulkenberg down in 15th place is a shame for him. Carlos Sainz in 16th, ahead of Pastor, Stevens, Mehi, and Nico Rosberg, the only retirement. So we look at the championship standings here at the moment. We have a 20-point lead in the championship over Lewis Hamilton in second with 48 points. Kimi Räikkönen third, now ahead of his Finnish compatriot Valtteri Bottas. They're leapfrogging him. Ricciardo in 5th, Massa 6th, Kvyat 7th, Felipe Nasr in 8th, Jenson Button 9th, who now has more points than Nico Rosberg. Rosberg still has only 8 points through 3 rounds, and the man's been so unlucky. And it's kind of knock-on effect for the constructors as Ferrari now take a 50-point lead over Williams Racing. Williams now up in second place there. Mercedes still stuck behind them in third with 56 points. Red Bull in 48 points. And in the mid-card chase, Sauber leapfrog McLaren Honda. They're up to 10 points now, ahead of McLaren Honda in 9th. Sorry, 9 points in 6th place. Then Toro Rosso, Lotus now up to 8th with 3 points, beating Force India on countback, and Mana Marussia at the back, still yet to score a point. But yeah, again, a thrilling race, a thrilling Grand Prix. Especially at the start there. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed recording this, and I know there wasn't too much for me to talk about, and to be honest, given the events of this weekend, I didn't really want to talk very much, to be honest, if I could avoid it. I kept the small talk to a minimum. I just really wasn't in the mood, so I hope you guys understand for that one, for a kind of a lack of talking on the whole, but hopefully I still get an entertaining video out, and hopefully more soon. So let me know what you guys thought of the video. As always, please leave a like if you enjoyed. And I've been Harrison101. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Sayonara.